You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about Caitlin Clark, and more specifically, the Caitlin Clark effect. One of these statistics in this is jaw-dropping, but in case you did not see it, the Indiana Fever has gotten a new downtown training facility, and a lot of fans they're speaking up and saying this obviously is a direct result of the cash flow that one Caitlin Clark brought into the Indiana Fever franchise. A lot of people are calling for this Joker to be named after Caitlin Clark, which is understandable. And when you see the percentage jump in attendance that the Indiana Fever had, that I'm sure had a direct correlation with this getting done, it's baffling. It's like, wow, it's unbelievable. Caitlin Clark effect fuels Fever's new $78 million downtown training facility. Wow. The Caitlin Clark effect is now extending to the Fever's plans to develop a $78 million training center in downtown Indianapolis. The forthcoming Indiana Fever Sports Performance Center is slated to open before the 2027 WNBA season, which features 2 full-size courts, strength and conditioning facilities, a range of additional recovery and wellness rooms, including those with infrared light and therapy and hydrotherapy pools, and even podcast and content production studio space. Wow. Fever owner Pacers Sports and Entertainment will privately fund the development of the 3-story, 108,000 square foot facility. Wow. The decision to build the new training complex, of course, is not solely a function of Clark's arrival. Sure, it's not. Last year to the team, but the timing does provide another indicator of how transformative she has been to the Fever and the league overall for the past 9 months. Question is, what is the league actually doing? With former Iowa superstar in the fold, nearly all of Indiana's games were nationally televised, fueling the league's most watched regular season. Attendance across the WNBA rose by 47%, and the Fever specifically increased by nearly 320% to a league-leading average of more than 17,000 per game. I can tell you, because we've touched on it before, the Indiana Fever were drawing somewhere in the neighborhood of around like 4,000 fans the season prior to Caitlin Clark showing up. So 4,000 to 17,000 is a hell of a jump. Now the Fever are poised to have a training facility commensurate with the rising stature and impact. The facility will be located on the site of former Marion County Jail. The Fever have been practicing in Gamebridge Fieldhouse, the arena that they share with the NBA's Pacers. Interesting. The Fever are hardly alone across the WNBA in developing or seeking new or better facilities. Long a pain point with the league, it continues its accelerated growth trajectory. Interesting. It goes down here. Other franchises have made similar moves to create purpose-built practice complexes in the last 2 years, including the Las Vegas Aces. Okay, let me point this out. Las Vegas Aces are owned by an NFL owner. 2 NFL owners, actually. Mark Davis and Tom Brady of the Raiders. Yeah, that Tom Brady. Phoenix Mercury and Seattle Storm, while the Chicago Sky have one under construction and scheduled to open late this year, and the defending league champion Liberty are pursuing one as well. Each facility has exceeded $35 million in cost, with Las Vegas facility nearly 3 times as expensive. Wow. Okay. So this is what this Joker's going to look like right here, because the Fever released this on their social media. I mean, it looks pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie about that. There's the inside. The court's looking outside. That's pretty cool. And there's a picture of what it would look like at night, lit up. And yeah, that's pretty cool looking. Well, this was not lost. This was announced on the Indiana Fever's social media page, and as you can imagine, there was a lot of response and jokes too. Remember, it's not just because of one person. Yeah, okay. The house that Cece built. Yeah, yeah. The Caitlin Clark Center, or C3. A lot of people, and I do mean a lot of people, are saying this thing needs to be named after Caitlin Clark. I don't care what the haters say. This doesn't happen without Caitlin Clark. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. I mean, let's not get confused. Seriously, the Triple C, Caitlin Clark Center. 3 words, 3 pointers, 3 gems. Love it. Very cool indeed. Wow. Our goddesses need best treatment. Riding the CC train till the tracks fall off. The CC effect. Yeah, that's what a lot of people think this is. The house that Clark built, or CC. Wow. Seriously. This will become about Angel Reese somehow. I mean, it could. It could. Somehow she might take credit for it. Seriously. Wow. Unbelievable. It's a direct result of things like attendance growing, no doubt about it. The house that Clark built, like the house that Jordan built by CC, the Caitlin Clark effect. Yeah, the house that Clark built. A lot of people really saying that. Finally, CC deserves the best after all. The house that CC built, the Caitlin Clark effect, the Caitlin Clark effect, and it goes on from there. The house that Caitlin built. I wonder because of which player. Oh, well, they should name it off after every WNBA player of all time. In fact, just put a picture of every player in the league in some kind of poster-like fashion right on the side of the building. We wouldn't want anybody to get left out. Would Angel Reese be twerking in this picture? Question mark. Just throwing that out there. Wow. Unbelievable. Seriously. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. $78 million. I mean, they did go from 4,000 fans a game to 17,000, so you can only imagine what the gate revenue is for every game. My gut feeling is it's got to be something like $1.5 million bucks. Just thinking out loud. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.